Hi, this is attorney Mike Gravelin coming to you from Chicago as usual, and today we're going to start a whole new series. We're going to call this one Funny Court Hearing, and this is going to be number one. You know it's going to be deliciously awful. Let's do it. Well, I've been having a lot of fun with the Sovereign Citizens lately. Links in the description below, both their traffic stops and their court appearances. But I bumped into a lot of good clips for court appearances that don't involve Sovereign Citizens. They're just funny. Unfortunately, I didn't remember to organize those and put them anywhere. So if you have any good suggestions, email them to me or put it in the comments. Of course, we're going to visit our old friend Judge Hurley for a couple of them. I know they're old. I don't care. I like them anyway. And I do have a couple new ones as well.
Demetrius Lewis on page 26.
How you doing?
All right, I'm good, sir. How are you?
Judge, you is so gorgeous, the judge. I just have to tell you, you're gorgeous.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis.
I love this. And I have to agree with him. She is pretty cute.
All right, Mr. Lewis. Flattery will get you everywhere, but maybe not here. The court finds probable cause on count 1, burglary, occupied dwelling, unarmed. Count 2, possession of MDMA ecstasy, and first looks to the state for their recommendation as to bond and any priors.
Your Honor, I'm recommending a $7,500 bond, no victim contact, no return, because it looks like an attempt. If it wasn't, I'd be asking for a higher bond, frankly.
Well, let's see what this guy's trying to sweet talk his way out of.
Noting the allegations, Your Honor, there were 3 children present in the home that Mr. Lewis was attempting to break into. Thankfully, there was a Ring camera, and the children's mother saw what was going on. There was a neighbor that intervened if they weren't able to. Who knows what would have happened, Your Honor. As far as his history, Mr. Lewis just was released from state prison November 15th of 2019 after being sentenced to 3 years and 11 months state prison on an aggravated battery with a deadly weapon on a 2015 case out of Orange County. Out of Broward in 2013, he was sentenced on 2 separate cases of sale and delivery of cocaine to a year and 2 months state prison.
Given that record, I think a little bit more than sweet talk is going to be required here.
And he was released July 5th, 2015. The aggravated battery incident was November 15th of 2015, Your Honor.
Well, that was fun, but of course it did him no good. These are just so amusing for me to see. I'm going to give you a little perspective. I'm going to show you my court appearance from yesterday, just to give you an idea of what I'm dealing with as opposed to this. Well, as you can see there, that's all attorneys in the group. The judge was on the top left, and I was in there, and everybody else was in there. Everyone was very reasonable. Opposing counsel was reasonable. The judge was reasonable. Everything worked out lovely, except it's not very entertaining. I'll tell you what you won't see in a status call on a civil division case. You won't see this.
Sir, are you working at this time, Mr. Vincent?
First and foremost, I like to give all praises to the Most High. And second, I like to give a shout out to Mamiya, Matulu, Geronimo Pratt, and the Finny Shakur.
Do you have any
To all
money?
the real political prisoners
Do you have any money in the bank?
and all the real OGs.
Do you have money in the bank, sir?
Almost 25 years at this. I've never seen anything like that. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, or the dogs get it. I don't know what it is about Judge Hurley, but boy, he's got a crazy call. I've seen him have a bunch of normal things as well, just on videos that were sort of routine. But in the mix, boy, he gets some pretty wild appearances.
How about Dexter Fulton?
What's that?
Petty theft. Court finds probable cause Mr. Fulton from Publix, 2 bottles of wine, 2 boxes of Cheez-Its, and headphones. Caught on surveillance video. I quote right out of the report. The defendant gets caught stealing from most of the convenience stores in the area and has not been prosecuted. State, do we have any priors on Mr. Fulton?
I come in Jesus Christ's name. God told me to do it because I work really hard and I'm begging for everybody's quarters. God, the Almighty, Jah the Almighty told me to do it to help out my people who are old, and I clean up the community. I clean up all the trash.
Wow. Again, never seen anything like that in court in my particular practice. Judge Hurley handles this like a champ. This is why I like him. He's sitting there with his little bow tie, and he just remains calm through the whole thing. Obviously, this guy is disturbed, and you know, he sets $100 bond for him, which is low, but enough that they can keep track of him, and sends him for a psych eval, which is right.
Illinois. It's got an Illinois larceny. Anything else? So I'm going to set your bond at $100. I need to send this over to Judge Lerner, all right? Yeah, do that. Here you go. I will. It's going to Lerner anyway. She'll see it on Monday. So I'll do it. Mental health.
All right, Mr. Fulton, good luck. Down the middle, out the door.
I get out?
You can bond out.
I don't have no money. I'm homeless. I beg for quarters.
You're going to see the judge soon. You can talk to her about it.
Well, that was kind of fun. It's a way for me to live vicariously through the internet and see what the more interesting calls that other people have. I mean, you know, I don't mind my line of work, but I could show you those calls. They're just not fun at all. They're productive, they're professional, but not particularly interesting. But I bumped into a bunch of clips, and I was not using them because I've been doing a lot with soft sits. But if anybody has any suggestions for funny court hearings, please email them to me or put them in the comments section below. Here at Law Talk, we do a lot of videos answering common legal questions. We also do reviews of law in the movies and then on TV. We also share some of our more interesting cases. We're always putting out new videos. So if you like that, please hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell.